There you go, so half an hour left to cook in. Let's remove the foil. Doesn't that look really nice? And tell me, it smells really nice as well, doesn't it? So... Welcome to Sunday. How are we all doing today? Yeah, as you can see behind me, the weather's changed. It's about 10 to 15 degrees cooler, and you can definitely feel it has got cooler. But it's good actually because Ben's sort of happy this morning, so I don't know if it's the weather played him up. We really do not know. We had another bad night. It was 1:45 this morning for his phone off to sleep. A bit better than the night before, and it was 1:45. So. And in fact, it seems that he woke himself up just after 7, so hopefully he'll get tired later on and he'll sleep later on tonight. So hopefully, and also if he has a good day, settled day, that means he'll sleep later on. So, but yeah, anyway, so Stephen and Sammy just went up to the garage, run out of milk. I couldn't have a cup of tea this morning. I can't function out my tea properly in the mornings, but I did have a nice yummy cooked breakfast. That was nice. The smell of bacon come wafting up the stairs because Stephen let me lie in this morning because I stopped up with Ben the night before, if that makes sense. So, and then when we just do that, catch up with sleep, that's the thing you have to do these days, isn't it? Work together as a team. But anyway, yep, so see Ben is there playing with his spring. Obviously he's definitely listening to his ball and he's watching the Liverpool channel. I know it's often repeats and stuff like that, but Ben's really enjoying watching them. I'm going to try and make some biscuits with him later. Just found the recipe on the internet. And I said to Steve when he's up the garage, if you can find some chocolate chips, put some chocolate chips in there for him. So anyway, yes, that's our plan for Sunday. So come and join us today. So you can see the kids are just doing their normal thing again. The weather outside is horrible, so you can't go outside today, can we, sweetheart? Obviously he's played on, what are you playing? We're playing on Forza 4 down here. Obviously Ben's down here, he's definitely missing his ball, so I think we're going to have to see on Amazon, see if we can get another ball, I reckon. Obviously, like I said before, this is one for him. It's a Century one, but he does not like it. I don't know if it's the spikes, I really don't know. But obviously, you can see he's got his springs down here. He's grabbed his trucks, he's been playing with his trucks. I do think he's tired as well. So as long as he doesn't fall asleep, because when he was younger, he used to have it lay on the floor and just fall asleep. So I have to keep an eye on him and see how he goes. I'm just coming to the kitchen. You can see you've got the gammon cooking in there. So it smells really nice, that gammon, doesn't it? Yeah. Really nice. Stephen's just doing dinner. Stephen always loves to do Sunday dinner, so you see you've got carrots cooking there. Or not cooking, but carrots, some broccoli, yeah?
Carrots are cooking there.
You know what I mean. Carrots have got to go in to cook. Hey. And we're also watching Car Share. Tell you what, I do love Car Share, don't you?
I think vlogging's gone to your head.
What's this? It's because what they was on about. That's the episode before. And
Vlogging, that's what you like doing, Cheryl.
And obviously you've got the potatoes cooking in there. You're doing roast potatoes, right? Oh, I've just gone outside, so I'll try to comes back in again. And then obviously Ben's got one of these. This ham hock and crisp baked cheddar things. Not going to give him the gammon because it's too salty for him. He doesn't like it. We're doing mashed potatoes, or are you doing roast potatoes?
I'm doing things that cook in the oven and go burnt.
What, roast potatoes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Respiratos, did you call them?
Roast potatoes!
Was that respiratos?
No, roast potatoes.
Cheers.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Out of Car Share, what is your favourite episode ever?
The one with the monkey that jumps on the screen.
What we went to see? Was it Wildlife Park or zoo they went to? I can't remember.
They took the day off from work, went to the Wildlife Park, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I do. That's my favourite episode, I think.
The monkey was there on the back seat.
Yeah, well they're strapped into the seatbelt. That was funny, that one was. So, I'm glad they actually got together in the end of it though, aren't you? There you go, so half an hour left to cook in. Let's remove the foil. Doesn't that look really nice? And tell me, it smells really nice as well, doesn't it? So,
Shall I baste it?
yes, yeah, put some base on it. Then whatever's left, me and you can have some sandwiches tomorrow. There's some rolls still in the freezer, you know that? And then just give that base. There you go, doesn't that look nice? There you go. There you see there's our lunch. This is Ben's, obviously he's got, like I said, the ham hock things, and he's got his gluten-free gravy. Tell you what, Tesco's have changed their gluten-free gravy, and I prefer this one. You can see it's like proper gravy. I'm not also made it too thick. And then here's mine and Stephen's. I don't know if somewhere Stephen's done stuffing for. I don't normally with gammon, but anyway, you can see that steaming. So it's got the way this before we So yeah, so we just finished off lunch. Did you enjoy your gammon?
Yeah.
Was it nice?
Yeah.
And you had some yogurt for pudding as well, didn't you? So anyway, yeah, so me and Sam make a bake some cakes. We'll also try and get Ben involved, but we're not going to push it, even though he's in a good mood. So it's not fair.
How to cook it?
It's up to you. Go on then, so Mummy's put down the instructions. That's all do we need?
Butter.
Butter,
Sugar,
yeah. Sugar, yeah. Eggs, yeah.
Flour.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. So what's the first stuff we've got to do? We've got to preheat the oven 290, haven't we? And then we've got to weigh out the butter first, haven't we? Weigh out the butter and the sugar. So let's weigh the butter and sugar out. I'll show you. We've got Mummy's scales working again. Let's weigh it's on. Is that on grams? Would you rather weigh it in grams or ounces?
Ounces.
Let's weigh in grams. Grams is easier. So we need to. How much butter do we need? How much grams of butter do we need in sweetheart? What does it say?
100 grams.
100 grams. Our butter. And just put that in there. What does that say? 68. Is that 64? So what do you need? More or less?
More.
More. Good boy. That's it. Put it all in. We're on now. 68. Mummy's got some more in case, because I don't think we're going to have enough on there, are we? So try and get as much as you can out. Is it coming out? Mummy has got another spoon there just in case you need it. I'll tell you what, I think Mummy get the other one out actually, because I think there's not much more left in there. It's probably 68. Hang on. Don't forget them. That's it. Push it in so it can come off. So it can come off! It's not going to come off, is it? Yeah. Come on!
I'm trying.
Hang on. So what have you got in the bowl? What have you got in there now? 100 grams of? 100 grams of butter. So you're going to put your butter in the tub, in your bowl. So don't forget, you've got the spoon there if you need the spoon. Do you need the spoon? Get the rest of it out. That's it. That's it. Go a little bit there as well. That's it. So what do we need now then? Take the ingredients. What do we need now?
100 grams of sugar.
Oh, there's 100 grams of sugar. Mummy's going to help you with this one because this might go a bit crazy, this one. Where are we? Keep going. What are we on now? 70. Ooh, too much. We need, so let's have a look. 112. So is that enough? Or is it too much? It's too much. I've got two.
No.
So we need, what do you do? If it's too much, what do you need to do?
Take it out.
Take some out, that's it.
Okay.
That's it, go and get your spoon. There you go, use a clean spoon, sweetheart. Use a clean spoon. Mine knows what you like a mess, so take some out. That's it, put some back in there. That's a good boy. Till we get to 100 grams. That's a good boy. That's it, so we just weighed 100 grams of sugar. So when we have this case, it's oh yeah, I just have vision to spin it all over. So then what do you have to do now? Sweetheart, follow instructions. Cream the butter and sugar together in a bowl until combined. Ready, go on then. So now we need to get our spoon and mix it together. That's it. Do you want to hold on to the other? Do you want to hold on to the bowl with your hand as well? That's it.
No.
Right, so our mixture is all combined now. What does it say now, sweetheart?
Yeah.
That's it. Add the egg in. That's it. Gonna give it a mix again with your spoon. That's it. Keep going. That's it. Then what do you need to do now?
Well, the dough.
That's it. Now beating the we obviously got to add in the adding the flour. So how much sugar of flour do we need this time?
257.
257 grams of flour. Obviously this is, again, as I said, we're using the gluten-free flour so they can have them as well. So let's go do we do them? Be careful your flour because it's going to make flour dust everywhere. That's it. We just weighed our flour out so we can put that back in there now. That's it. Keep going. It's all out.
Oh.
You made a mess, so never mind. I knew you'll make a little bit of a mess. So yes, we've added our flour. As it say now in the sweetheart, where are we? Beating the egg into a tone well wet. Oh, so we need to add 4 tablespoons of water now. So get some water, put it in there, then we mix it together. And then sweetheart, let's get some water from the tap. That's it. Good boy, that's enough. I think we've got too much in there. That's it. And then grab our spoon. And then you need to weigh it, and you need to measure out 4 teaspoons of water in there. One. There you go. You're doing it. Good boy. Keep going. Yes, you just added our water now. This can give it a good old mix together, won't we? Now to form today. And then comes the fun part, rolling it all out. And then don't put your hands in it. Mix it together or not?
No.
No, you don't want to put your hands in. You're not like one of these people, are you, to get your hands in? I know that'll Ben, you'll probably want to eat it all as well. So that's it, keep going. A little bit down near the flour. That's it. Doing really well there, sweetheart. Right, so you can see we've got our dough already now. So what's it say now then, sweetheart? About our dough, what have we got to do? What's it say?
Roll the dough out into a logging flour work.
Surface to a thicken of 1 centimetre using biscuit cutters. Cut biscuits
out the dough.
Out of the dough and carefully place onto the baking tray. Ready, so you can see I've floured my table. Obviously I gave it a good old clean with antibacterial spray anyway to begin with. So then sweetheart, let's get our dough and then should we give it a roll out?
Yeah.
That's it, so Sammy's giving it a roll. What have you done here, sweetheart? You ordered too much in one place. Let's roll it back that way as well. That's it. And then what we can do now, because obviously it's gluten-free stuff anyway, so it probably might crack a little bit. Get our cutter. Which way do you want to use? On that side? So get your cutter. That's there. And then stick it on there. So we're going to carry on doing the rest of these. And then we'll catch up with you in a minute when we finish. But then put that back on there then. Our biscuits we made. What have we made? 4, 8, 12, maybe about 16 cookies, haven't we, sweetheart? I think, biscuits. So what does it say now? And they bake for...
Like in 10
minutes until golden pale, set aside for hiding for 2 minutes and cool on the bake. Wire track. Come on then, so we'll put these in the oven. Don't we put them in the oven or can you do it yourself?
Oh, you can do it.
Come on then, let's go put these in the oven. Off we go. Let's put them in the oven, shall we, sweetheart?
Is that not my cookie?
That's your cookie, sweet. No, I don't know if that's your cookie or not. No, put them in there.
No, there's that my cookie.
First, put them on for 8.
So there's half this one.
Put them for 8 minutes and then see what they're like after 8 minutes. So yes, it's been a short time later now. Our biscuits come out of the oven, they're all nice and cool. So it's time to ice them. I said to Sammy, does he want to ice his biscuit? Because he helped make them. In fact, if you saw, he done the majority of it himself. But he said no, he wants me to ice them. So let's ice them, shall we? There's mine and Sammy's biscuits all done. I did officially make them for Ben, but Stephen's come in and said, "Oh, they're for everywhere, no, they're just for Ben." So let's go and give one to Stephen and see what he thinks. So, how is that? Is that nice? I said, they asked what I said, I'm going to put Ben's tub now. What do you think you prefer? One of his own plain gluten-free biscuits, or do you think you prefer one of these? Ben? Ben? Look what Daddy's got. You want one? He goes, oh. Go on then, Ben, they are for you. The only problem is the gluten-free stuff crumbles. What's that like, Ben? Is that nice? That expression on that face. They're nice. Is that nice? You look tired though, sweetheart, didn't you? Hey? Well, that brings Sunday's vlog to a close. To be honest with you, it hasn't been a too bad day actually, has it? Ben's been having a more settled day. I think, to be honest with you, I think he is still actually tired. Bless him, obviously it's bath night in the bath. He was actually falling asleep in the bath, wasn't he? So it's a problem now trying to keep him awake till 7:30, but seems if he wants to go for 7 o'clock, we let him go, aren't we?
Yeah,
sort
if Big Mouth in there keeps him awake.
Exactly, yeah, so it's not fair him to suffer now, basically, so if he's tired, he's tired. Anyway, he absolutely enjoyed his biscuits, didn't you, Benjay? He's looking at me, he's looking at me down there, his big eyes. So yeah, so we don't know what was the pressure or the weather, we really don't know, but he's, like I said, got up this morning, he was absolutely fine, wasn't he?
We noticed when the weather's too hot and too warm, he goes absolutely ballistic.
He does, doesn't he?
But when he's near the coast, he's happy.
He is happy there near the coast, isn't he? Stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, so like I said, Boris Johnson's going to announce at 7 o'clock what's happening, whether we're going to lockdown or staying in lockdown or coming out of it. I really don't know what's going on about it.
They've changed the scenario now, it's called Stay Alert.
Or something like that, isn't it?
Protects from the virus.
They've changed something, haven't they? But the stay at home has actually gone now.
Yeah.
It says stay at home where you can. No, rather than staying at home. So I don't know what's happening about that. I really don't know. I do know for the fact though, our local garden centre said they're opening on. Wednesday they said they're opening, didn't they? It's like, yeah, I definitely know it wasn't tomorrow. I think it must have been Wednesday or Friday. I think they said they're opening. Obviously, need to get a chance to open a few things, get myself prepared and get myself like with all the protective screens and stuff like that sort of thing. So, but that'd be nice. It'd be good to actually go to the garden centre again because I do need to get some garden wire for my peas. They need going out in the ground. I need some wire. Apparently they like to grow up things like a little fancy type thing. So we're gonna make do, aren't we, with that?
Because if it's going to be anything like the supermarkets, it's going to be like 1 in 1 out, isn't it?
I think so. We just have to wait and see what happens when they open again, stuff like that. And I also want to try and find myself some tomato plants. Unfortunately, the seeds this year they didn't grow. I really don't know why. You see, it's Mr. Ben's had his bath, haven't you? Yeah, that's a nice smile, isn't it? Bless him, he's got eczema here. We're scratching as well, so we reckon when he's banging his ears, might be scratching because it irritates. Let me know, so I do get eczema, and it has nasty. It does actually irritate. You can see it's just grabbing my hand here. It wants to go down. So anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching today. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe, and then we'll see you guys at 7 AM tomorrow. Bye everyone. Try to get Ben to say goodbye.